Why, hello there, my fellow hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, Episode 9, Leatherworking. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, we now have all of it set up. I'd like to water it. Removing the dirt block under the door changed it. Maybe. I don't think so. What I can do is add, I don't have the ice on me. Why is, oh. No, that didn't look like water a second ago, but it is water. Hi, monsters. Yeah, I spoke too soon. I was like, it's so nice that they haven't been harassing me. In before they start harassing me. So it looks like 8... I need 24 more crop in order to sow this whole area. No. Go away. Oh, there's a dude with a bow over there somewhere. The stuff that attacks you on the... Unless you're in a temporal storm, the stuff that attacks you on the surface are only surface dwellers, which are really easy to kill. They're not particularly dangerous. During temporal storms, you get whatever the hell the game wants to send at you. And generally what that is horrible, horrifying, really, really dangerous. But, you know, we're not in the middle of a storm, so it's fine. God, you sound... terrible out there, though. Alright, let's grab the ice and try to fix up the farm. Can't hit me. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh! It's a greenhouse now. I just didn't wait long enough. So, problem solved. There was no problem. I was just impatient. Didn't mean to put that ice there. Alright. New goal. Start hunt and start leatherworking. So in order to do that, I'm going to need to quarry for a quarn. And I'm also going to need to make a whole bunch more spears. Because we are going to be spear hunting. So while I wait for daybreak, I'll just nap up some spears. And ideally, I mean, I'll hunt what I hunt, right? But ideally, I want to hunt stuff that has fat on it, so that I can also make lamp oil, or oil lamps, which is good for food sellers. It's probably enough. I haven't fired up the porridge yet because I need more peat. Okay, lots of spears so I can be hucking them everywhere. Am I going to go for the hogs that are marked? More than likely, yes. Isn't it daybreak? It's almost 6 a.m. Yeah, they should be going away soon. Dope. Not where I meant to. Oh, wow, you're still out there? Why are you still out there? It's like daybreak. Go away. You better drop flax for me, dude. No. Of course. Cheap. Alright, they're leaving me alone. I am going to start hunting in just a second. I'm going to worry about the quarn and the barrels later. I'm going to do hunting first. But let's get that lit. What are you doing? Are you coming? I don't know what you're doing. Oh, don't shoot me. That's what I thought. No. The new drifters go away, but the new enemies, the shivers and the bow dudes, don't really leave like with the same level of urgency that drifters do. So you kind of have to push them away, which is fine. Whatever, I'll kill them. And of course they didn't drop squat for me, because why would they? Alright, oh, you still more. At least it's bow hunting practice. Except for these things move a lot slower. Well, not the shivers. Shivers move fast. Before I go hunting, I want a little bit more food in me, because I'm hungry as hell. So, make a little bit of food before going out. And I wouldn't mind grabbing those mushrooms that I saw earlier. They were, I think... What direction? Ah, they were right here. Any mushrooms that aren't poisonous, definitely want to forage up. Are there more of them around? I'll probably find more. But I'll make a stew out of them. Right, we do have a cave entrance right here that at some point I'll want to check out and prospect. That's not my priority. So if you're wondering the stability of my home, let me get a little insane. And... oh, here we go. There's wine caps down there. You can see the gear pretty quickly moving to the right, meaning that this is a very temporally stable location. Because I did get a YouTube comment commenting how unstable my base location was, and I was like, no, it's quite stable. I made sure of that. That gear there, that cyan gear, is moving very, very quickly to the right. So I'm in a very stable spot here, which is good. That keeps my brain sane. Hey, eaten. Let's make a stew. Actually, let's fix this. There. 5 servings of turnip red wine cap stew. And then we'll go out. Start hunting. Gotta fulfill the needs first, you know? So it looks like some of my turnips are already at phase growth 2. Oh, watering. Right. So axe mold, prospecting pick mold, and watering can. So in order to water, you just right click on water, and then you can hold right click to add water to the farm, and it will just speed up growth speed. I'm not going to be watering constantly, but whenever I'm like sitting around the base, not doing anything, free time on my hands, I can add a little water to the farm, speed up the growth. I'm not doing it evenly or perfectly. It's just so that I'm passing the time while things cook. While I'm out hunting, I'm also going to want to collect 24 plant seeds so that I can fully sow the new farm too, because the new farm is not fully sown. All right, watering cans in the middle of the new farm. Porch is done. And let's go out. So I did mark a bunch of the... So there's wolves there, but there was a hogs here that gored me. So let's go pay those hogs a visit. Honestly, any meat is fine. Like, even if it's bush meat, I don't care. I'll probably leave the fish alone, though. At some point, I'll fish, but I don't need to be fishing right now. Drop some of the unused tools off? No, fine. Alright, there's a bunch of... Oh, there's a hog right in the center of the screen. But there's also a bunch of mushrooms, and I guess I already marked them down. You can see why I made so many spears. I'm not super accurate. What is dead? You were low weight. That sucks. Oh, hello. You weren't alone. Alright, the hog I killed is at the mushroom marker. Because I'm chasing this one down. You're dead too. We're done? Hope we are. That was quick. 5 meat. No, that's not bad. I'll take the bone too. Oh, for that I do not have the space. This spear, bye-bye. There's a bunch of almond mushrooms around here as well. That would be tasty. So the bones can be used for bone meal, for fertilization. Let's say this spear, bye-bye. Hello? Yep. I was trying to harvest and my mouse was like, you hitting the left mouse button? I think not. That's why you said drop off tools? That's fair, that's fair. I'm not far from home. We already finished the hunt, essentially. As I have 3 hides already. Credit where credit is due, you were right. You see any more of those lovely mushrooms? Let's get some elevation. I don't, but it is marked down because much like resin, mushrooms will come back. So whenever there's a nice cluster of mushrooms, I'll mark it. Raccoons up in there. That's bushmeat, lower quality. So there's multiple types of meat, but there's red meat and bushmeat. Bushmeat cannot be made into recipes. It can just be like put on the fire for cooked bushmeat, whereas the red meat Dear Lord, that is vertical. Red meat can be made into like stews and the like. So bush meat's an inferior meat. Then of course there's fish and poultry as well. Put the meat away. The lump of fat will be turned likely into lamp oil stuff. But next step, we wanted to make barrels for leatherworking. And Mass Murder, thank you for the resub. So build a quern and leather working barrels. I think I'm going to change the layout of the base a little bit before I do any of these next tasks. Because our initial cabin is getting a little cramped, and I'm going to need more space for more of these projects. Plus, we got attacked last night, and I don't want to have to regularly deal with attackers. So this here will be an exit door. Meaning this should probably be glassed up. And what I'll do is I am going to essentially annex the area that I'm at right now, turning this also into, like, base. So I'll put another door here, so there's 2 exit doors, maybe right here. Put a door here. I'm not actually trying to, like, have it look nice, which is why I'm leaving it crude. This isn't a permanent base. This is a outpost, if you will. And at some point, I'll opt for a permanent base, but that ain't now. This has just got to be good enough. Good lord, it's windy. This is kind of weather you want for an Hellhammer, which I don't have one. Alright, 2 more doors, and then I'll have to cut up some more boards. Or actually, we need 3 more doors, so I'll have to use more of the saw. I'm going to stick a door here. So the reason for all the doors is so that if I'm surrounded on one side, if I have a bunch of drifters on one side, I have like a lot of exits. So I can exit there, I can exit here, I can exit here. So it's going to be a lot harder for the drifters to surround me and prevent my free movement around the base. Alright, let's get glass and a roof on that stuff. Or quote-unquote glass. It's not glass, obviously. Actually, this section I am gonna have be quote-unquote greenhouse. Might as well have this room be a little warmer. It's a sunroom. Can you get actual glass in this game? Yes. I just don't have the bloomeries for it, so I'm doing glacier ice instead. There's a bunch of different types of glass too. There's like quartz glass, leaded glass, there's glass galore. Here, I'll show you. Glass. Not all that was glass, but you've got different colored glass. You got different colored leaded glass with different panes. There's tons and tons and tons. Okay, cool. So we have this this little room here, which will help to which should be warmer. One of the ways to check if it's warmer is, let me do that now. So let's oh, I can't, yeah, there we go. I don't need so many spears on me at any given time. Alright, let's check to see that there's a temperature difference. So I'm going to move this vessel in there for now. So the food perish timer of this vessel is 0.46. And the food perish timer of this vessel is 0.21. So yes, it is much warmer in this room than in this one. This one's much cooler. So yeah, there's a big, big difference there. Cheers. Okay, next step is to build the barrels. So if we take a look at here, in order to leatherwork, we need 3 barrels at least. So I'm going to make 3, is the bare minimum. One, 2, 3. And then I need oak. I need to go cut an oak tree down. So let's, where do I line these barrels up? Right here is fine. Temporary base and all. Doesn't mean nice. Where did I leave my bucket? For sanity's sake, I'm going to create a temporary water hole here. Filling these barrels up with water. Cool. They're all full. And I can leave the bucket there. Alright. Then the next thing I want is to get an oak tree. I'm just going to empty out my pockets first so I have a lot of storage space. I need to cut down at least one, if not multiple oak trees for the tannins. Likely that's going to break a few of my axes, so let's make some extra axes. You're asking, would it be a good time to look for a good base location? That was pulled on a minute ago, and it did not win. I'll do it when it wins. If you're wondering, the priority above my head is often voted upon, so I work towards that priority as my main priority, and everything else is takes a back seat. Okay. Got the spare axes. Oaks look to be south. There looks to be some big oaks to the south. So I want to do the oak barrels first before the quern, because making tannins take a while, whereas getting a quern, the tannins can process while I get the quern. That also sounded like a deer. Yep, that was a lamb of some sort. Mark it down. Don't know exactly what it was, but I'll probably hunt it later. All this is birch. I thought I saw the oaks. Yep. I could spot oaks on my minimap. You know you've played too long when you can spot oaks on a minimap. It's because they're really bushy. They're huge. So I can spot them from the sky. Before I cut down the oaks, let's figure out who this guy is. Building materials. Oops. Okay, cool. He actually has... He'll buy stuff that I actually can produce, which is different. And yes, I already have borax, and I know where more borax is. So, I've got the borax covered. That and, we have also found limestone and marble, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, just looking around before I cut down this tree, because I don't want to get ganked by wolves. Oh, this is a maple. I'm an idiot. This is an oak. God, this is a big oak, too. That's why I have a bajillion axes. Because, cutting a tree down with flint like this takes a while. Chewing it might be faster. I don't have beaver teeth. I'm not a timberborn. The good news is, this is probably all the oak I'm gonna need for a while. How do I avoid hunting stuff into extinction in this game? There's kind of no such thing. Animals respawn. Would making a bow be in the picture? Yes, you need leather before you get a bow, though. So, with the leather I'm getting off of this leather-making process, we could definitely consider making a bow. Oh my god. This was a mother oak. Actually, this was not even the largest oak. The largest oaks have 2x2 trunks. Oh, that's a lot of oak wood. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I now have a storage crisis. Oh, there's boar here too. I'll be back for you, bud. We're gonna eat some pork tonight. We did not get the seeds, no. I'm losing daylight though. And don't have space for seeds. Foxes, bunnies, yeah. So we're thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna have to do that. Get stuff planted. Maybe once I start the tannins, I will I'll go hunt for seeds before it gets too dark. So the first one will be borax, and this will be a tannin wash. How many does it want? I forget the ratio. There we go. 5. Seal. Put another 5 in here. So the way the leatherworking goes, and I mentioned this last stream, but I'll mention it again. You first put the hides into a lime or borax wash, seal it, and then a weak tannin wash. Then you scrape it, and then a weak tannin wash, and then a strong tannin wash. So this third barrel has to first become weak tannin, and then once it becomes weak tannin, I'll put more oak in it to make it a strong tannin wash. And because it takes a while to make strong tannin, it's good to start that before I bother with the corn. Okay. Operation 24 Seeds. Commence. Hope the game allows me to do it. I saw some seeds down this way. It might not be a wise idea to try to do this at night, though, because visibility sucks. I thought I saw rye over here. Yep. Well, it's 4 of 24. It's a start. Got some onions. Onions, would not be a good crop to grow. They are more cold sensitive than most of the other stuff I've been growing. So turnips, parsnips, carrots, spelt, rye, flax. Those crops can take the cold a little bit better. So I'm going to leave the onion seeds alone. It's likely they're going to just be stunted. And it'd be a waste of space in the farm. I'm going on a whim saying I probably lost sunlight enough that I'm not going to bother anymore. What I will do is quarry for a quarn. This looks a good place as any. So I just need some exposed rock face, and I'll explain the process. So a quarn requires 4 solid stone. It also requires a chisel, which I do not have. So tomorrow I'm going to have to go grab some copper for a chisel, because I don't have a chisel, and ideally even more copper than that, so that I can make a copper axe or a spare copper pick, things like that. So in order to get a whole chunk... Oh, you know what? I'm going to ignore that wolf for now. What you need to do is you need to remove all the supporting cells around around one of these rocks. Oh, this is conglomerate. Can I make... I don't even think a conglomerate rock can make a quarn. No, it can't. Okay, I've been wasting my time here. I'm glad I just noticed. I thought that... I assumed this was granite and didn't really check. Mostly because around where I live, it's granite stone. But, nope. Because, yeah, it's conglomerate here. I know closer to home it's granite. Still conglomerate. Still conglomerate. Should be granite around here. So we're pretty close. Yeah, this is all granite rock. Okay. Well, I'm in my own backyard, but that's fine. Set up some torches because it's not windy. Let's get another shovel. And put these rye seeds in. Technically speaking, actually, in tilled soil, does grass ever get long enough to sprout, to allow for bunnies? Oh, I also hear a spawn portal. Somewhere this direction. So we're probably going to get monster locked. Okay, yeah, no, that's what I thought. Yeah, I hear a portal. So the corn might need to wait until the morning. I'll attempt, though. Yeah, the portal's not that way. This may also be a good opportunity for me to pro pick my own mountain to see what kind of naturally reoccurring or not naturally, but what kind of resources are in my own backyard. One, 2, and 3. It kind of sucks for everything. There's... Actually, it says very poor native copper. No, that's pretty low. I don't think I'm going to go quarrying here for native copper. But it mostly has zinc, which is not something I'm particularly needing. So those 4, I'm going to quarry out. In order to do that, I just need to remove the backs, and then it will fall as a full block, like that. Allowing me to pick up the full block. Just need one more for the quern. This one might be easiest. Okay, so that's all the stone blocks I needed for the quern. I'm going to put those away. Banked. I think what I want to do next is head back to head back to one of my copper sites. Oh, hi Drifter. And start mining it up. I don't really care that it's nighttime. Doesn't really bother me. Head back to one of my copper sites and look for copper there. Because I don't think I fully mined everything out. And I'll be able to make use of the nighttime that way. Let's get a little bit more packed dirt. Save some space. So I've got flint, sticks, torches, a spare meal. Taking a look at the map here. Copper Potential Cave, and that's probably closest to the base. So that's where I'm going to head. To the Copper Potential Cave. I also have crops marked down, too. For that, I'm going to want my pro pick, my pickaxe, and that's about it. So we're good to go. Current priority is mine copper for a chisel. And I'm mostly heading north. Northwest. What about food for the trip? I've got a bowl of food on me. And my character's pretty topped up. So it's not likely I'm going to starve while I'm out here. I'm not going very far. I'm more worried about, like, wolves. Or other things lurking in the dark. But as long as you're moving around fast, most of the rust horrors won't follow you. And then once I'm in the mine, I can always just throw some dirt behind me so that they can't follow me in. Some cranberries. Cool. Oh, this one's ripe. Nice. Well, I just got a little bit more food, too. Thank you, cranberries. You know what's a good mix? Cranberries and zombies. If you get it, you get it. Not that drifters are zombies, exactly. Eh, they sorta are. I think I'll wait till morning. It is midnight right now. I'll wait till morning to try to get those crops. So maybe I'll be in the mine for 6 hours or so. I hope there's stuff here. Oh my god. If there's not, I came all this way and I'll just turn back. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming stream. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Seraphs.